Hi everyone, Allison from Ginger Tea Yoga Company here. Happy Heart Walk Day. I am here to share with you some yoga and meditation tips to help raise your energy, to help settle your mind, and to bring you peace during this difficult time. I have 3 objectives for our time together today. I want to introduce some full torso breathing to you. A lot of people on the news I've been watching have been talking about increasing lung capacity, so I'm going to show you a really quick and easy technique for practicing that. I'm going to show you how the breath and movement can help to energize you. Many of us may be sitting around more than we're used to, so this breath of joy can help to bring energy to you. And also, I'll show you a half sun salutation, which is a great way to align your body, your mind, and your breath, which is the definition that I prescribe to for what yoga is. So let's get started. We're going to start by just taking a nice comfortable seat. And what that means is to make sure that your sitting bones are underneath you. We tend to want to roll our spine and curve our spine, but in a comfortable seat, we want to rise up as if we're pulling the spine away from the seat so that we can sit up nice and straight. Bring the shoulder bones back towards the hips. And if we're sitting against a chair, we can bring everything back towards the chair. Or if you envision sitting up against a wall, everything's moving back towards the wall. So the back of the hips, the backs of the shoulders, and then push your head back to align with both. Here, the chin wants to pull inward, so the crown of the head rises up a little bit taller. This aligns all the parts of our spine together. The eyes can float closed, or maybe just take a soft, unfocused gaze, allowing you to settle in your body. Palms can place on the knees or on the thighs, palms up, palms down. And then here we just spend a moment kind of allowing the whole world to settle a bit. The eyes closing allow us to move our attention inward and begin to scan the body, grounding ourselves in this present moment, only in things that truly exist that we can feel. So starting with the top of the head, you can scan down through the head, bringing attention to all the nuances of our bodies. Maybe checking in with the space between the eyebrows, softening that space, allowing the eyes to settle in the eye sockets. Drop the tongue from the roof of the mouth. Sometimes swallowing allows the jaw to soften and relax. Drop the shoulders away from the ears. Release the muscles of the belly. Ground down into those sitting bones so you're aware of the act of sitting. Soften the engagement of the muscles in the thighs and in the calves. And then allow your focus to land in the soles of the feet, connecting you to what's below you. The entire practice today we can do from the chair. You can do all the movements that we'll do seated in case mobility isn't full. Everything is modifiable. It's one of the wonderful things about yoga is that all of the actions that we'll practice can be done wherever you are. And once the focus has settled in the soles of the feet, notice where the air enters the body. Maybe it's between the parted lips, perhaps through the nose. Just bring all of your attention to the simple act of breathing. And the more and more we focus on these simple acts, begin to deepen the breath down into the belly so that you're inhaling from the very base of the belly, and you can watch the air fill up, expand the ribs into the chest, and then exhaling, slowly releasing the chest, the ribs, and the belly. Again, inhale deep into the belly so the belly swells, then the ribs expand, rise the breath into the chest, And then exhale, slow and controlled, not all at once, but slow and controlled. Allow the breath to leave the body. One more time. Inhale deep into the belly. Allow the ribs to spread. Fill up into the chest. And then exhale, slow and controlled. Release the breath. Continue this awareness. Continue this 3-part breath. This allows our entire capacity of the lungs to fill with air. Typically, we breathe out of our chest, which is just a small lung capacity. Whereas if we continue to breathe low into the lungs and open up the lungs, it helps us expand and take in maximum air. Sometimes this gives us a little bit of lightheadedness because we're not used to this expanded oxygen exchange, but just go slow, expanding a little bit at a time. And then with your next exhale, release any control of the breath. Notice with eyes closed any change in your energy or your focus. Sometimes this allows us just to break from whatever we're doing and to have greater attention on being right here in our bodies. And then here, inhale, take a nice deep breath, and exhale through the mouth. Let everything go that you don't need, any stress and strain, worry, anxiety, let those go and just spend a few moments with your breath and your body. You can graze the fingers over each other and the thumbs, spread your toes out wide, and then slowly open your eyes. And from here, you can stay in the chair or you can stand, whatever is good for you. Just a few exercises, a few practices to open up the shoulders. Typically, we're hunched over or in bad posture all day, so our spine is really curvy, so upper back, mid back, low back may hurt. Hips may be hurting from all of the stagnant movement. So extend the fingertips down towards the floor and lift the crown of the head up nice and high towards the sky. And then with the next inhale, reach the arms up, extend as high as you can, wiggle out of the waistband, shoulders can come up near the ears and stretch up, 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 reach up, look up, extend up, and then exhale, allow the arms to come back down. Inhale again, reach all the way up, extend out of the waist. So you're not just lifting your arms, but everything is extending towards the sky. And then exhale comes back down. One more time, inhale, reach the fingertips towards the sky, extend the shoulders up, reach up as if you're grabbing the last roll of toilet paper at the store. And then exhale from here, just bring it down, just with the shoulders. Inhale, reach up. And then exhale, bring it down. One more time, inhale, reach up. And then exhale, drop it down. From here, hands come out to the front. Flare your fingers nice and wide. Inhale here, and then exhale, rotate the hands out. Keep the fingers nice and flared. And then inhale, back up. Exhale, drop the fingers down. Again, flare out the fingers. And then inhale, back up. Exhale, rotate out. Inhale, back up. Exhale, down. One more time, inhale, and then exhale, rotate out, back up, raise the arms, and exhale back down to the sides. From here, you can stay, again, seated. I'm just gonna move my chair out of the way so I can demonstrate a different way. Just practicing a quick breath of joy, which is this way that we can move our energy during the day if we've been stagnant or if we're working really hard or teaching the kids or just doing nothing, a way to get up and to move our bodies, move our energy, move our breath. So the first in-breath, arms will come out to the front of us and then down to the sides and out on the second breath, all inhales. And then inhale back up to the sky and then exhale, release. So inhale, 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 release. Inhale, 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 release. Again, keep going. We can keep going faster and faster. You can be seated. It's almost being like a conductor of an orchestra, moving the energy, moving the breath, moving the body, getting everything going, feeling much better than when we started. You can slowly release, allow the arms to hang down. You can keep your head down, or just pause in your chair and take a moment again. Observe where in the body the breath is coming in and out. You can always put your hand on your chest, hand on your belly. Notice that movement. Notice the vibration, the energy, the change in just a couple minutes of how our energy, our body, our breath felt before. Last thing I want to share is called a half sun salutation. It's a way to get started, to rise the sun, rise your energy, put everything together with the body, the mind, the breath. We start off in what's called Tadasana, standing straight up. You can also do this sitting, pushing down into the heels, lifting the crown of the head again up towards the sky, reaching the fingers down. And then on the inhale, arms again, reach up like we did before. Exhale, keep the arms straight, bend over at the hips, allow the head to hang, drop the fingertips to the floor. Fingertips ground down. You can always bend the knees. You don't have to feel like you're reaching for the floor. Bend those knees. Help the backs of the legs stretch out as well. And then inhale, half lift up. Straighten out the back. Drop the center of the chest down towards the floor and push the legs nice and straight. Again, reach through the crown of the head. Exhale, forward fold again. Next, inhale, rise back up. Push into the heels, lift the fingertips up to the sky, reach up even higher than before, and then exhale, hands back down to the side. Again, inhale, reach all the way up. Exhale, swan dive forward, allow the body to be straight. Inhale, half lift, stretch the head away from the hips. Exhale, fold. Inhale, rise back up. Exhale, hands back down to the sides. Inhale, arms reach up. Exhale, swan dive forward. Inhale, half lift. Just a little peekaboo. Exhale, fold. And then inhale, push into the heels, lift up, push into the sitting bones if you're seated. And then exhale, hands back down to your sides. Pause for a moment here. Hands can stay on the body. You can close your eyes or keep them open. And notice the changes inside of you. A lot of yoga is inward observation, self-awareness, placing a pause on everything happening outside of the skin so that you can take a moment to realign. I hope our experience together today has helped you to realign your body, your breath, your mind, and given you a pause from the stress and anxiety of all the things going on outside in the world. I hope you have a wonderful heart walk. Take care. Be well.